Flash Gordon. This kit came in yesterday, so I did my little simple little review of it. This kit has not seen the light of day in 51 years. I mean, it's an oldie, but it is a goodie kit, and I really wasn't going to build it. I built an original one for a customer a while back, about I don't know, 7-10 years ago, and it's a product of the 60s, but anyway, it's a very, very fun kit. But anyway, I wasn't going to build it, but everyone's been asking me how is the parts fit, so I decided, well, I'll just build the legs, and then I pretty much tell everyone the fit is good. It's just you have to use a lot of clamps. And once you get it glued and clamped down really tight, you will be able to eliminate most of the seam, but you're still going to have a seam on the leg, and that's basically on the inside here. So before you attach it to the main body, you'll have to sand that really good all the way down. The seam on the outside leg, at least there's a rib that goes on the outside, so that at least hides it, so that's one thing. But anyway, I was going to build that, but then one thing left, the parts just jumped out of the box, and then I just started gluing themselves, and then before you know it, I got it basically sub-assembled. I even got Carl the Martian sub-assembled there, which is Carl on the box. However, I call him Carl because I just think he looks like a Carl. And my only complaint with the kit is you don't get little Jimmy there. To be two Martians, you have to buy two kits to get two Martians. But anyway, so I really wasn't planning on building it, but I'm probably going to, and I said if I ever built another one, and I'd like to have an original one to add it to the art, and to the collection, but to reissue, I want to do a conversion, and I want to do basically an airlock around it, around Flash there. And I painted in white the last time I built one. This time I'm going to do a different color, because Andy here, he built one and he painted it copper, which I think is just off the charts there. Just makes it unique. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing a conversion, doing like an airlock, and then part of the alien surface there. So who knows? I'll play with this as we go, but first I'll have to sand all the seams and everything on it. But anyway, that's the story behind Flash Gordon. The P47. I basically got everything on there. Got the drop tank, got the rear wheel, cowling on, got the prop little part that goes in there for the propeller, got the landing gear assembled, the wheels assembled. Now all I got to do is basically sand the fuselage here on the top and the bottom. I did go in with some tulip, and for a lot of people don't know, that is fabric paint that you can buy at a craft store, and it's just thick acrylic paint, and you can just use it for minute little gaps. It's not sandable. It's just good to fill in stuff that that putties just wouldn't be not good to use. The one thing I'm not going to be able to fix, and if you can see it, and that's the inside of the landing gear. You can see the gap. That's actually just more of a problem than anything. Usually if I ever build any planes, I usually just take like strip styrene and put over it just to hide it. I mean, unless you got one of them little dental mirrors to look, you'll never see it. But I'm just going to leave it. I think it's going to just be more of a hassle to screw with it and just let it be. But anyway, that's ready for sanding, so I just got to not play with Flash here and sand the P47. And we're going to make the P47, we're going to use lifelike decals, and we're going to build Colonel David Schilling's plane. So that'll have the red cowling, a little camo here, a little light blue, a little aluminum, and a yellow tail. So that'll be a unique paint scheme. Anyway, looking forward to that. Lifelike decals are pretty decent. They once you put them in the water, they pretty much just pop right off, and you are ready to go. So that'll be the markings for it. The ME262. So I started pre-shading, and really the color I used to pre-shade is Badger here. I like their black. I think it gives it just a different hue when you airbrush it, and I don't take time on. I just pretty much just go and just everywhere, anywhere. I'll probably, I kind of half-ass outlined everything, but anyway, there you go on the pre-shade. What I'm going to do next is, it's kind of a light blue for the bottom of the plane. So I'm going to take a little bit of Tamaya here, and I'll probably do that either this evening or tomorrow, and get the base coat of that on, and then get the, not the Splendor color, because we're doing gallons here. I'll probably get the lighter green on for the base coat, and then I'll go back in, seal it, and then tape off the splinter pattern for the top of the plane. So there we go on that. Creeper truck. I did the same thing as did the ME262, is I pre-shaded the whole entire truck here. So I'll be ready to go to lay down the base coat. Now the base coat is going to be basically red brown. I want to go with that, or excuse me, whole red. And then I want to take some rust colors, and I was going to do the rubber cement and do spotches on here and then do chip paint that way, or I could do the salt method. But I think what I'm going to do is, after I get the base coat down, I think I'm going to just take a sponge, like a craft sponge, or even a sponge used to clean your dishes with, and just start stippling the paint and make rust marks that way, which I think about doing. But anyway, so got it, appreciate it. I'm going to try to get the base coat on either today or tomorrow if I don't play with Flash over there. But one thing I did do, and I don't know why, is I filled it with foam, and so I got it all pre-shaded, everything, and I set it down. I woke up next morning and it actually seeped out more, and it was already cured. I had it in there for about a week. It's just crazy. But anyway, I chipped most of that back off. I'm going to chip off a little bit more, and then we'll leave it. But anyway, that's going to leave that very sturdy and keep the frame on there real good, and it'll just give more battle damage to the rest of the truck, because that's what the creeper truck is. But anyway, that is what I have got going on today. I do have some new kits that will be available later on this afternoon, this evening, and tomorrow, and I'll show them in the next episode. They will be available at bradhareproductions.com in the store section. But anyway, that's what I've got going on today. We have got the creeper truck in the pre-shading phase. As the 262, we're going to build Colonel David Schilling's P47. P47 just ready to be sanded, and we are playing around with Flash Gordon and Carl the Alien. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.